Welcome back, guys. It is me, Danny, and today we're gonna tackle on a slightly different challenge. This is called the Gijinka challenge. For those who do not know, Gijinka is a Japanese term for personification, pretty much. So it could range from turning inanimate objects, animals, Pokemon, even brands or things on the internet into humans. So pretty much giving human trait to non-human things. And I thought this was a pretty cool challenge, and it happened to be a challenge on an art community that I belong to, so hey, might as well try it out, right? So today we're gonna turn some food into people. Let's see how it turns out. Let's get into it. So started my draft. The rough draft is also already finished, so this is the final draft in working already. So the topic is I'm turning into California Roll into a handsome anime character. Yeah, I know, California Roll, not really sushi, not real sushi, American sushi. But hey, at the time when I was making this video, I just felt like eating some California Roll, so hey, I made the video on this topic. So starting off the design, I wanted to make sure that his facial shape contrasted with the California Roll. Not contrast, you can compare it to the California Roll, I mean. So since the California Roll is round, I made his haircut sort of a roundish haircut, which looks kind of nice, I guess. Makes him kind of look like the cartoon Danny, but 80 times more handsome. And costume design wise, I gave him a jacket. The jacket is the rice that's wrapping around the sushi, and the inside of the jacket, you know, the shirt he's wearing inside is the imitation crab in the California Roll. Also, the avocado and the cucumber will be the scarf and his earrings, respectively. I also added two little fairies, which will be the wasabi and the ginger that comes with the sushi, usually. Of course, you can't forget about drawing your actual food next to your character, just to let your viewers see that what your character is based off on, and that is a Gijinka challenge. So, drawing the sushi, the wasabi, and the ginger. Coloring, of course, is the most important aspect of this challenge, because colors is what's going to make your character really look like the food that you're drawing, because you can't just draw him wearing a food costume. That's not immersive. You gotta make sure he has the same color scheme as your food or anything that you're drawing as a human. So for him, I used black to really show the seaweed in his hair and also the imitation crab in his hair. But his vest jacket, I made it puffy with a kind of look like the grains of rice that's on the sushi, which is wrapping around his sweat vest, which will later I'll color as the imitation crab. And his scarf is the avocado color, and I love the coloring of the scarf I did. It really looks like avocado. To be proud of an avocado, you know, you don't get that every day from Danny. And onto the imitation crab. Again, it's kind of hard to get the feel of the imitation crab. I don't know, I just particularly struggle with it. Even now, I don't know if it really looks like it, but hey, you just gotta go with the flow sometimes. Onto his pants, not sure what color I should do, so I just did another avocado color. Now onto our little wasabi and ginger fairies. Simple, just give them a cute color scheme, which also look like wasabi and ginger. Fun fact about ginger, it's you eat them to cleanse your palate in between each sushi, so you get the full taste of the sushi. Interesting, right? And now we're just gonna color in the actual food itself, making sure that it has the same color scheme as the characters. Easy peasy. And adding a rim highlight of pink because the character, I feel like he looks still a little bit plain. So hey, give him more diversity of colors and giving him a nice thick outline like Danny always does. And we're finished. Alright, we finished our California Roll Gijinka and our two little fairies as Wasabi and Ginger Chan. So let's name this guy California Roll guy, because, you know, he's a California Roll. So I think he's a solid character, but only as a character. As a Gijinka character, I feel like there's much more I could improve on. One of the reasons why he looked kind of weak as a Gijinka is because I picked a really plain food to begin with. Because when I look at some examples online, people use very colorful food that can make a really distinct character, have a lot of color variations to make the character stand out. Meanwhile, I just picked a sort of just a plain white food. And second reason is that it's just hard, you know, because the colors don't really come together well. The avocado doesn't fit together well with the pink in his sweater and the white. But looking at the avocado, I'm very proud of that avocado scarf because it's absolutely beautiful. Best avocado scarf that I've ever drawn and I ever will draw. So yeah, solid character, not so solid Gijinka, but I do like the two little fairies. They did help to make the character pop more. So thank you, fairies. I definitely appreciate your help. But with all this criticizing myself, it's time to look at some good examples to see how we can improve the next time we do this challenge. So first picture. Alright, so a few things we can learn from this Nutella Gijinka is the way that they portray this character as a sort of a lolly type, a chibi character, which is pretty cute for Gijinkas. I realize a lot of people are doing chibi characters for Gijinka because I guess they want to look cute. Not sure the reason why. But yeah, and I also like how they incorporate some of the literal aspects of the food. For example, like the nut on her hair there, and her hair looking kind of gooey, exactly like the Nutella itself. So, you know, that's another thing I learned, to put literal aspects of the food into the character so that to help people realize that this is a Gijinka and what this Gijinka is a part of. So yeah, cool. This one again uses the literal aspects of the hamburger on her dress. Her dress literally is a hamburger, but the interesting thing is they didn't put the character side by side with the actual food. They put the character side by side with the food that complements the actual food, because she is literally a hamburger, because you can tell immediately that she's a hamburger. So that's another cool thing that I could try out. Next picture. Now this one is a lot like mine because they turned a food into handsome anime character. But the interesting part about this one is a Gijinka of a, I believe this is a Japanese Kit Kat chocolate bar, but it's some sort of Japanese wine flavor. So they didn't put actual chocolate onto this character. They just used the same color scheme of the Kit Kat wrappers on the character's clothes and hair. But they had the characters hold a wine bottle to represent the wine flavor of the Kit Kat. So I think that's very interesting. And this tells me there's so many approaches to doing a Gijinka character. You know, there isn't really any rules. I feel like it's just what you feel like you can do. But as long as you can, the reader or the watcher of the looker of your thing can tell what your Gijinka is supposed to correspond to, I feel like, you know, you had a successful Gijinka character. So good challenge, learned a lot of things from it. I will definitely come back next time for this challenge. But until then, I will peace out. But a little announcement for you guys. I am working on a very, very large project, and I think someone is gonna make a return. You know, that was a lame announcement, but yeah. See you guys. Peace out. Bye bye.